why are there two chipmunks in here?
Okay. Go ahead and I guess we're go. There we go. Count us in. There, let's do it.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Early mid.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
In front. Support the band. Support the close base.
Normal. Wide.
Up, really down.
I guess she's gonna be mean again tonight.
Really down. In tanks in. Outrange down. In melee in. Back again. Okay.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Stabbing Eva, but to what end?
Let's go drum and bass. Burst in 3.
Yep.
And burst.
Bravo spread.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard. They're back on their feet! What grit?
What?
How's this?
Reds?
Good job. Everyone keep that up. Logrio might need a little... Okay.
I was just on Earth Ray Fam there.
Good. Good to go. Tank swap, tank swap.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Arrow.
Look at that massive cat.
Right, go to the right.
Right.
Sharp as ever.
Back to
Burst in
you.
10.
I'll erase you.
Burst. Stay.
And they're done! Is it over already?
Wow. Oh, man.
They're still in it! But for how long?
Let's try something
He's
more
probably-
creative.
I also forgot to use Magic Barrier on the third one.
I'm almost positive that I died because I took the wild charge. I was trying to get a positional. Ek, would you mind like super scooching in? Just so I can go left or right.
So just wild charge killed. I was like, I think everyone was healthy. So
I think I got 100 to
Those-
0 by the wild charge.
Collingsway had to step away for a little bit, by the way,
This is nothing personal,
What?
but I must
Oh.
have your soul.
which is a shame because it
Early
was,
mid.
Thunder has returned to the ring!
It was slightly hard to understand you with that, to be honest.
I was gonna do the bit for one pull, and then
I appreciate it. Alright, that's fair.
You might come back later.
One needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Front hand? Out back.
Give us those close feet. Okay, good start, good
DPS
start.
evading.
Yes, let's go!
DPS close. Exactly healing.
Cursed. Narrowing.
Cursed. In healers out. In healers out. Out tanks in. In ranged out. Out melee in.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard!
I'll pick up now.
Okay,
Actually, I can't. You're gonna have to do it, Roger.
I got it. Go ahead and mitigate. Res is out.
They're still in it! But for how long?
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Just a double bait situation. Delta.
But to what end?
Burst through 5.
Delta Charlie.
And burst.
Delta spread. Big box.
How's this?
As long as you're long.
Okay.
We're missing long. We're missing port 3. We're missing port 3.
And they're done!
Reset.
Is it over already?
We're taking a reset. Short 3 support is what we were missing. So if you were the DPS, you were not the one I was. Alright, we got it. Let's go.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Early mid.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
In front. Supports are baiting. Supports close bait. That's a healing.
Burst wide.
Out, tanks in. Out, tanks in. And healers out. Out melee in. In range down. And done it.
Mitigate.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Alpha.
He's gathering Eva.
Mercy 5.
Alpha Bravo.
And burst.
Bravo spread. Bravo spread. Backing up. Flux.
How's this?
Okay.
I'm 2 on. I'm 3, aren't I? Fuck, I miscounted. Sorry, Al.
The challenger went down
Like, I'm
hard.
2. No, I was 3. I was 3. I derped. I definitely counted 3.
I did not mean to leave. I meant to do this. That's the only time I'm going to do that one.
I was gonna say, every time you do that, Collingsway's gonna have to step in. Alright, now that was on me. I counted 3 and then brain farted. I think what happened is I counted 3 and then registered I had 2 lilies. I think that's what happened.
This is nothing personal, but I must
Wrong
have your
variable.
soul.
Early mid.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Back half? In back.
Lady, would it kill you to give us an out?
Supports are DPS are baiting, DPS are baiting close. DPS are close baiting.
Oh my! The challenger went down
I got
hard.
Ek.
I got him. Normal, narrow, okay.
They're back on their feet! What great...
In tanks in tanks in. Out healers out. In melee in. Outranged out. Back to heal. Idiot.
Burst in 20.
gross potential.
Delta
5
But to what end?
Delta Bravo.
and burst.
Delta pairs. Delta pairs. Had one of your own.
How's this?
Okay.
Next game. Vacuum. Red.
And they're done! Is it over already?
I got Athena. Focus on getting everyone healthy.
Take this!
What? Did we just have a clip?
That was a 4-stack, whatever that was.
Well, I was long 3 and I got rezzed in the middle of everyone.
Give it a minute before poll.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, don't when you take res at that point, do not res if it's gonna put your corpse on. If you're gonna put your detonation on top of the group.
I think I was gonna detonate on the group no matter where I was.
No
'cause
matter
I think I
what. Fair.
yeah.
One of those.
Were your guys' spread spots just a little too close?
Yeah, now were you running here for your spread spot? I was running here. Yeah.
Maybe adjust to like here.
Oh, I think that's where she died. She was like right there, so I think she needs to be on like one of the corners if we're
Okay. Can you just res or do we have to reset?
if I res, I think I have weakness.
Yeah.
There's
a
no
reset.
just res button.
No.
Alright, Roger, I think it's time for the sound effects.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
I think that one's
Wicked Thunder
appropriate.
has returned to the ring!
Leave me alone, you bitch!
I like how we get game over, yeah, in the middle, yeah. Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring! The timing on that.
Hey, it's me, Goku!
No.
Really?
No.
What are we saying now?
I think the biggest reason, though, is Sean Schimmel's a dick and we're streaming this.
Oh, yeah.
I
Okay.
think that's the biggest reason to say no to that one.
Okay, you know what? Accurate. Accurate. That is a reasonable. That is reasonable. I forgot about the
Mr.
behind
I'm the
scenes.
only voice of Goku.
Yeah, I forgot about that. It's also because I haven't.
Yeah, he's very defensive about his voice.
Did we poll again? Because that wasn't. I said I needed a minute.
It was a Akina.
That was a stage dive. That was a stage dive.
Yeah.
That was from the top ropes. Let us know when you're ready, Lokri. Not Lokri, Juba.
I'm fine now. I just I had someone walk in asking a question on something.
Okay. All right, let's give us the count in. Here we go.
This is nothing personal, personal, but I must have your soul.
Early mid.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
I probably don't even need the bubble there. I think now
Oh, wickedly divine!
back up. Back up.
If anything, holding off on the bubble might give us a little more limit break, right?
Out front. We'll talk about that. Supports evading.
Yes.
No, DPS evading. DPS close. DPS.
Too late.
Shit. That's a reset. That's on me. I called that wrong. I saw supports get hit. Fuck. Everyone went to my call, but my
I'm
call was
finishing
wrong.
my combo, damn it.
Yeah, the challengers all now
Reasonable.
That was just.
Let me finish my combo and then I will jump. Thank you very much.
I'll hold bubble to recover us till for after the baits. I'll put bubble there, and then our healing should be a little lighter there. So you can just, I'll just let you heal the initial bit. Oh no, I'm talking about my asylum on White Mage. Extrol plus regen is I think enough to cover what we're taking.
What's up? Yeah, I gave her medicine and her food. I didn't put the cast away because I figured Stella's not going to come up anyways.
I'm just saying I think I can save a cooldown till a little bit later.
In a world where
Yeah,
Roger
Extrol
feeds
is
his cats.
party-wide.
Dude, I do everything in the house in this house.
All right, are we good? Extrol is dope. 30 seconds, 30-second cooldown. Just so much damage reduction. So good.
It's such a fast recovery for what it is.
Mitigation plus regen. Hell yeah.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
But I think that's
Early mid.
That's the regen.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
It's only enough because we've been one shot by that before.
Oh, wickedly divine!
I'm just thinking like my healing. I threw bubble down because I'm an idiot and autopiloted it. Never mind, I don't know if it's enough. So I just threw bubble down on practice. In front,
DPS bait.
out, DPS bait. Thank you, Juba. DPS close. DPS close. He was just playing security for me over there.
I'm feeling for my own sanity now.
Cursed life.
Cursed out tanks in. Out tanks in. Inhalers out. Out melee in. In ranged out.
Oh my!
Duh.
The challenger went down hard.
We have 3 people. So
three.
I do 3 deaths. This is gonna be a reset. What happened there? People, can we hold off on the voices for a little bit? It's just very loud and it keeps distracting me.
I think it was, yeah, now greeted.
Okay. What do we expect from the harm assist? Par for the course. At least she damaged the boss.
Hang on one
But at the
second.
cost of X.
I am saying that tongue in cheek. That is not meant to be passive aggressive. That is meant to be a joke. Just so that's clear. Alright, what are we waiting for?
Just had to respond to a text message. Let's do one pull, and then I'm gonna take like like a quick 2-minute break to wrangle cats.
We all know the Aoyama's greed. They love their uptime, but they have the damage to prove it.
This is nothing personal, but I must
I play
have
safe.
your
My damage
soul.
suffers till we get used to the fight.
Early mid.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
That's how I play it.
Right, I am not bubbling, not bubbling, not bubbling. Let's see if this is enough.
If one needs wings, one needs
I
simply
probably need to throw out
make
something. Alright, I'm just gonna Medica.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
Backcast? The bubble's probably fine there. Out, back. Steakhouse pattern!
Oh,
Support bait, support bait, support close.
ooh, we were so close. We were so close to the uptime.
Back for healing.
Normal wide.
Out, healers out. Healers out. In tanks in. I did not get my bait. One of the
I
took
took it.
this melee.
Oh my!
Out, range out.
Went down hard.
In melee in. I'm taking this for Locria. We're gonna get exploded. Okay, that's gonna be reset.
Okay.
That's the reset. That's 3 hit again.
They're still in it!
All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
What happened with your bait, Judah?
I just sort of
Oh dear,
jerked
the
and went out
challenger's
too
fallen
far.
out of the ring.
It's gonna be very hard for me to take Juba's bait there because I was like, I'm next to a tank and the other melee baiting. And I still didn't get close enough to take the bait.
All right,
When you're ready, Roger.
give me 1 second to send a text message. Okay,
I am going to test different voices.
count us in.
Okay. Count us in. And let's
Oh
focus
dear.
on-
The challenger is falling out of the ring.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Early
Wicked
mid.
Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
on a cow. I think I'm just gonna bubble like I was. Otherwise, I'll throw an actual needle in there. In front. Support by DPS bait. DPS close. Dagger healing.
Normal. Narrowing.
Normal. In tanks in. In tanks in. Out healers out. In melee in. Outranged out. Heal. Get.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
He's gathering either, but to what end?
Delta Charlie.
I did not see, thank you.
Delta Charlie. Charlie.
Fred.
The challenger went down hard.
You're gonna have to end on this. I got out. Oop.
What?
And they're done. Is it over already?
What happened? Was I not paying attention? Did I have Tank Buster?
We got time to get healthy. Focus in, focus in.
Take the blocks. I'm just gonna center for healing. Alright. Hard healing here. Attack. Air. 3 north, 3 south. Attack for healing.
I got you, but focus on healing. Mitigate, mitigate.
Alright.
There we go. Tank swap.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and
There.
learn.
Oh, look at that massive cannon. Her
Left.
skills are as sharp as ever.
I'll erase you.
Front.
Stay. I don't have magic barrier for the third blast, by the way. So oh, what the hell?
Someone died and the rest of us fell.
Wow. Okay.
Can we remove the circle marker? It's kind of distracting.
No, my flag.
Why is I was gonna say, why is Roger marked anyway?
It's the Roger flag. Oh shit! Why'd I do that? Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Everybody jump.
Sorry about that. No, it was just there for a joke. It doesn't need to be there for any particular reason.
Okay. This one is like, I was like, I don't know why it's there.
I was just joking yesterday about how I'm putting my flag right here, and then it
Like the iron-blooded orphans, Roger is raising his flag.
devolved from there, and now we're jumping onto white base.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Early mid.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
I can live over here. It lines up too well later if I do it later.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make
But I
them.
don't really have to actually. You don't have to actually do it here.
His great wings!
Oh.
Ha! How wickedly divine!
Sorry, it didn't fall back at. Everyone made it though. In front. DPS abating. DPS far.
Because of course it is.
Does not like you guys.
She just does not want uptime today.
Normal narrowing.
In tanks in. Tanks in. Out healers out. In melee in. Outranged out. Back to healing.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
First and 15.
Delta.
Gathering Eva, but to what end?
Delta Charlie.
Burst in 2 and burst.
Delta spread, Delta spread, Delta spread. Box.
How's this?
That went too long. Red. Deck. Deck.
Take this!
Tank swap.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn!
Arrow. Take Nemo color.
Oh, look at that massive cannon. Her
Left.
skills are as sharp as ever.
First and 10.
Back on me. Tier 3.
I'll erase you.
And burst. Stay. Magic barrier going out. Switch. Perfect.
Benediction's ready for Ek.
Give your partners.
No! I cannot die here! I have no choice but to surrender to Electrope.
Two.
Wicked Thunder is discharging vast amounts of ether!
4. 5 swap. 6. 1 more. 7.
Stay here.
Stay offset, stay offset.
I will not fail.
1. 2.
Yes! Something
3.
is growing from her body!
4. 5. Swap. 6. 7.
My body will
Back
hold
to
Big.
you.
it must.
Big W. Old bird.
Big healing coming up.
Hey, as soon as she's targetable, just go ahead and pop your burst. Don't wait for me to call it.
Mine's one button, and it's pressed to actually get another button, so I'm doing it now.
Oh, okay.
She's taken electrodes into her body and unleashed a new fellow soul!
You ready for that mitigate? That tank heavy.
Now.
The party split.
And I'm gonna go to the correct side this time.
Party 2 is the second column.
And this is where I drop my...
Stay in the middle, stay in the middle, stay in the middle. Stay out of the middle, stay out of the middle.
Oh, yeah, orange sword.
Oh, that
I got it.
sword. That's what you meant.
Yep, got the res, got the res, don't worry.
Right, mustard bomb position.
They're back on their feet!
Spread like motherfuckers.
Get Akina up. Nope.
That got 100 to 0.
Okay, left claw red, right claw fire.
Okay, so it's this side first, I think?
Over here, yep.
She's using electrodes to convert her body's
And then we're gonna cut across to the same side. Or the opposite side. Follow, 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 follow. This seam right here, stay. Excellent.
Alright, we get ready for Twilight. Stay in the middle until we get the AoE base.
There's your thunder.
In the middle?
This is a mid, yeah.
In the middle, in the middle, in the middle.
Get right in the middle.
Okay, we need to hit that.
I used Addle. I don't know if I have to use both of mine.
Good to know.
So it's 3,
Yep, good call.
and then it'll be 4, and the 4 on the sides, 4 on the sides.
Good job. Good job.
Nice day.
Good job.
Alright, and then we have Twilight, which is concentrated or scattered.
Concentrated is stack first, scattered is spread first.
Yep, so this will be a stack first, and it's guns, so you'll be dodging away from guns.
And then it could be donut as well, right?
Yeah, so essentially
Guns or
dodge
donuts?
into birds or dodge away from guns. It was guns, so you'd have dodged counterclockwise into your respective, you start off intercards, so you'd have dodged counterclockwise into your cardinals.
Okay.
That explanation does not make sense to me.
So you'll start off...
Counterclockwise from your clock positions.
No, because you start off in pairs on on a set intercard position.
You said you'll dodge counterclockwise. Counterclockwise relative to what?
To the middle of the arena.
That's what...
So who is... I'm on B. The melees are A and B,
Okay.
the ranged are D and C.
So relative to our normal clock positions.
You just want to watch the video really quick?
No,
It's
I
not.
mean, yeah, but
like,
I'm
if-
just trying to understand Locrio's
like-
explanation, because Locrio's like, you'll dodge counterclockwise, but counterclockwise from where?
The ranged are paired with the ranged are paired together, so I think maybe your clock position stays somewhat the same. But if I'm on D, then I'd go over here, right?
I'm just gonna check and see what he's saying.
So-
There we go.
Like, yeah.
So who is your pairing, Akina?
I don't know. Now maybe, probably now.
So it looks like your range one's with healer 1, range 2's with healer 2.
Yeah, so I think you'd be with Roger.
Yeah, I'd be with Roger, but
So you would move
that
to
means
the-
I will be rotating clockwise from my position.
Don't you go from C? You would go from C to here.
I go from. I mean,
You'd start
my
C
relative
and you'd
clock
go here.
position. My relative. Okay, so I'm just. You're saying I'm C.
Yes.
Okay, that's the relative thing, because this is what I'm saying. Because like, okay, when you say counterclockwise from what? If it's counterclockwise from my clock, that puts me on B. If it's counterclockwise from C, that's the missing piece I'm looking for. So me and Roger are just blue. Me and Roger are blue. That's all I know is me and Roger are blue, and I will dodge relative round blue, which would put me either east
In between.
or in this position, depending on what the mechanic resolving is. So we're color paired for that. That's what I'm missing.
Yeah.
Now keep in mind, Mira, if it's birds, when we dodge into the circle, we're basically going to be like a northwest, or excuse me, not northwest, a north-south split. So I'll be on this side,
North-south split.
Yeah, and you'll just be where you're at. Yeah, like facing kind of like
and that'll depend on if it's concentrated or whatever the spread one's called.
Scattered. Yeah.
Yeah. So if it's scattered first, we spread. If it's clustered first, we stack.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah, it's great. It's a lot of shit. Okay, are we ready to go?
All right. I'm actually just gonna post this screen cap really quick, just for the sake of like, so we can't say we have a way to like. Fucking second. Why did that do that?
I mean, at least
that way we have a quick resource.
At least the name of the mechanic matches up to what you're supposed to do. Because I hate when it's like the mechanic has a name and you're actually supposed to do the opposite of it. Like for scattered burst, we scatter first and then we pair up. And it's like there's other, fights that I've been in where it would be called like scatter, but you would pair up first and then you would scatter afterwards. And it's just, and then you would split after. It's just like if you're gonna like name a mechanic, make that the thing you do.
So you mean like how lateral core and core lateral was before they fixed it?
Yes. Oh my god, I hate that shit.
So if we were set the corners, these will be our pairs, but these pairs can also rotate counterclockwise. And then we pair or spread based on cluster or not cluster. Cluster or concentrated. Spread or concentrated, whatever. You know what I fucking mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good video. That's a good, like, quick one to once over if you want to. But when people once over that, I'm gonna run to the restroom.
I'm gonna grab a drink.
So I have more chances to kill Lokri. Nice.
How did we decide we were gonna do spread? Was it DPS?
For what?
For scattered burst, or
we're doing the Hector thing where the DPS are on the right of their, but facing like inward towards the center. So like for me and Mira, I'll be here, and then Mira will be right here because I'll be on the right facing inward. And then
it's a much bigger spread than that. I want you to know. But
I know. I'm just, okay. But this is the circle, and I don't want to get too far in and
gotcha.
then
Okay. So it's and DPS then, right facing in. Okay.
Yeah, and then M1 would be here, and then main tank would be here, and etc. And then,
okay.
Yeah.
I want to ask before we get started: did I fuck anyone up by using that whole saying counterclockwise? Does anybody else not get it?
No, but I had already knew the mechanic ahead of time.
Okay.
I think he was just confused on like inner cards. I don't think he understood that until we actually stood on C. I don't think it had anything to do with counter.
He just didn't know where, like, the relative, what you're counterclockwizing from.
Yeah.
Keep in mind that it can be double birds or double cannons. It doesn't have to be one and then the other. And then immediately after that mechanic, look to the boss for
tail.
Wicked Special, which is Wicked Special is the sword where it either cleaves half the middle of the arena or the outer columns. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, no, that was it looked like, the people, like the beginning of phase 2 looked good, and it looked like the people who survived Mustard Bomb knew what to do for the follow-up stuff, so keep it up. Makes sense.
Did everybody understand where to run for midnight, and twilight and all that fun stuff?
Yeah. I do, at least.
Because Roger never fucks up.
Yeah, that's not true.
If you get cardinal gun pair, you dodge away from guns so you stand still. You would stay on your intercard marker. You're where you're standing already.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Okay. Yeah, because there's a chance if you get cardinal gun, you stay still, and there's a chance you get intercard whatever the birds, and like you don't move at all. There's a chance you don't move at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just gonna post the cardinal spots just so we can also use that if that ends up mattering. If you're just better at memorizing, I'm just posting it. Why is my Discord freaking out? I can't change anything on my Discord. That's fun.
Not even your voice?
Oh, I see now. Posted it anyway. Oh, that's fine. You'll be moving counterclockwise.
Yeah, counterclockwise always. Intercard gun pair. You'll move
Also,
clockwise, and then okay. If you have to move, are you saying if you have to move like twice? Is that what you're saying? Like if we get intercard gun and we have to move counterclockwise to the Cardinals, and then we get Cardinal gun, and we have to move out of that.
If it helps you now, you will just be southwest south, or south and south left, looking at the boss.
Yeah, you only have the two positions that you'll go back and forth to if you need to.
You'll basically move between south and D. Those will be your positions, are south and D. While me and Roger are east and C. Before we get there, Ek, do you need a refresher on Mustard Bomb? Or do you have the concept and you just need to mitigate it more? Because I know it requires heavy mitigation.
Yes, I will absolutely say mitigate. You will be 100 to 0. That shit hurts.
Okay, does everybody need to mitigate there, or just
no, tanks, because tanks take their tether and they're getting hit in addition to. And then tanks need to figure out their priority for who they're grabbing debuffs from. And I just want to make sure that Ek is on the page with that.
I just needed to use my Shadow Veil.
Alright. Yeah. I know Ek got one shot though, so it's like that just needs some sort of mitigation.
Yeah, and then Azure Thunder needs some mitigation too, because holy shit.
Holy balls, that
yeah. I used Addle, and I was like, oh, I guess that wasn't. And then like 6 people died. I was like, okay, that wasn't enough.
I'll drop Temperance there.
Yeah, I'll use Addle there.
I didn't realize there was a raid wide there, to be fair.
You always forget. You always like focus. Not you specifically, but like you as in like the collective, every player you. But you know, you watch these guide videos, and it's like you always focus on like the big mechanics, and then you forget like where the raid wides are, and it's like, oh shit, right, yes, there's a raid wide there. You know, you focus on the mechanics where you have to like actually do
read
stuff
food, by the way.
Oh yeah,
I'm almost done of an hour worth of food, so
You can hole. You used hole for
The
Azure,
hole up.
but I might have dropped it just a bit late.
I will. I mean, I'll have Temperance up for that, so I just need to use it there.
Yeah, use whichever one of those two is shorter, because I think between Temperance, my Addle, and then one of yours, like maybe it'll. Because there's another raid wide, like not too long after that Azure Thunder, like. Oh. Okay.
Will Ixchol be up, or did you use Ixchol earlier?
Yeah, there's like it's like Azure Thunder, and there's like 2 mechanics, and then we get like another Azure Thunder. So like we get 2 of those nasty raid wides back to back, more or less.
I think Heart of Light only has like a 90-second cooldown, if I remember right.
All right. Well, let's get into it.
Yep.
We got into phase 2. Let's get into it again. I'm gonna throw up a ready check, make sure everyone's here.
No iOS, I do not want to update my software. I never want to update my software. Leave me alone.
Ew. iPhone.
Yeah, I know. My wife would murder me, though, if I had anything up besides an iPhone. She's very Texist against green text bubbles.
Can't you just change your text bubbles?
I can, and I did it one time to make her mad.
Nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Early mid.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's growing wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Out front. UPS or baiting? UPS or far bait?
Oh, close.
Back to healing.
Normal, narrow.
Intention. Out healer out. In melee in. Outranged out. Stack for healing. Engage.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
First and 10.
He's gathering evil, but to what end?
First and 3. What are the letters?
Right,
Alpha Charlie.
Alpha spread. Man, I am focused on my bar for some reason today.
Oh my!
Down,
I was too close.
Got Juba.
Benedict X to enable.
They're back on their feet! What grit?
Box. Hey, my first time being long tonight. Okay. I've been short every single time except this one.
Exactly he is. Spread.
Good job, everyone.
Take this!
I definitely have a there.
Oh, tank swap, by the way, sorry. Tank swap.
Check the debuff.
Electro has many uses.
No tank swap? My
Watch and
bad.
learn.
No tank swap, no tank swap.
Oh, look at that massive
Right?
cannon.
Go to the right?
Right?
As sharp as ever.
Right, because we had the death earlier. My bad. I will just leave it up to the
yeah, I was gonna have to grab it. Okay.
I'll erase you.
First, by the way. Stay. Magic barrier going out. Stay. Positioning. Alright, good stuff. Good job, everyone.
Like, I was letting Rod for handle it. He's doing it very well. Just focus on my movement and healing. Thank you very much. Thou art appreciated.
It actually works out that there's a burst window there because it like removes any ambiguity up to like what I have to do in that moment. Like it's literally just the same order of buttons that I would do for any other burst.
I'm trying to weave healing and bursting, so I lose a little bit of damage, but not too much.
So in that sense, I don't really have to think about like, I don't have to think about what actions I'm doing while I'm like paying attention to mechanics. That's 2.
2.
Wicked Thunder is discharging
3.
vast amounts of ether!
4. Switch.
Get offset, get offset.
One more.
Stay offset, stay offset, stay offset.
Rising Juba, if you can get them.
You have time to move.
1.
2. Juba, you're gonna move. You're going the wrong way.
Something is growing
3.
from her body!
4. 5. Swap.
Did you?
Oh, one more.
You got hit with the palm again. So I tried to get
Yeah.
my dumb
No.
ass.
What?
I was like, you got hit, so I tried to get behind you. That's why
I live.
Yeah, I was about to say I took the marker, so I stay behind, right?
Yeah, my dumb ass.
It's gonna be just take the reset. Just take the reset unless you need to practice the limit break timing.
She's taken Electrope into her body and unleashed a new feral soul!
So because we had that tank death earlier, that means there's no tank swap, right? Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what happened there. So one issue that I had was I could not heal Akina before the 5th thing went off. She was just outside of my range.
Okay.
So for the second one. Okay. Yeah, I was just like, I saw her at half health. I'm like, if the DPS gets hit, she's dead.
Yeah, I
Okay.
didn't die. I healed myself.
You didn't die there?
No.
This machine just have
I guess one of the other. I guess it was.
Yeah, I have
everyone
second
has
wind.
Second wind.
Right. Yeah. Yes. Right.
Okay.
Okay. Well, everything else up to that point looked really smooth.
Juba got directional
Minus me
challenge
and-
and ran to the right spot.
Yeah, I saw where I was going, so I tried to sprint across when there was an opening.
You almost got there. I saw. I was like, Juba's up. He's running towards Roger. Oh no. He's correcting. Can he get there in time? Alright, let's go.
I'm trying to, Al. I'm like on the edge of melee range.
I just overwrote Mokeka with baked eggplant.
Good job.
All right. Well, time to override it again.
Criterion Knights, man.
Early mid.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha!
If one needs wings, one must simply farm them.
Fucking seriously, we need to do that.
I know.
I bet we would walk all over Valley Gormanda.
Valley Gormanda is actually pretty
Out.
fun, like, once you get the hang of
Right.
it.
It's a very fun play.
DPS bait.
DPS bait.
Yes, sir!
DPS
Give
bait.
me the up time. Why? Curse?
Please never make that sound again.
The wide charge, so out tanks in. Out tanks in. In healer out. Out melee in. In ranged out. Marinos.
Mitigate.
Big midi
There
call.
is no limit to Electro's potential.
First and 10.
Delta.
But to what end?
First and 3.
Delta Charlie.
And burst.
Delta pair.
How's this?
That's one of the one.
Almost walking too early.
Pairs.
Roger, come in,
North
please.
to south.
Oh, right.
Back in.
Good stuff, everyone in the E2 looking real cleanly. I love how we just,
With all that practice.
I think we just said fuck the trainer, and I think assigning everyone just like
Aggro tank, aggro tank.
a fixed position for spreads
Electro has
cleaned it
their
up.
uses. Watch and learn.
Want that arrow?
Oh, look at that massive
Right.
cannon. Her skills are
Right.
sharp as ever.
Collectively, we said fuck the trainer and just first and 5. We just said we're gonna do it our
Basically
way.
how we always do it with like fucking do our own.
I'll erase you.
First. Stay. Switch. Good job. Yeah, not only is there a burst window there, which makes my list of actions a set pattern, but I almost always have another melee combo ready to go, like as soon as that one's over. So like I literally just do it a second time. So like that whole sequence with the cannon is basically fixed for me. The only thing that really matters is if I have to swap and then what my debuff is.
Get your partner, stay outside.
That's why it's so easy for me to call that that part out. It just works out.
Fine by me. Works for me.
It just ends up being convenient for me. 1, 2.
Wicked Thunder is discharging vast
3.
amounts of ether!
4.
5. 5.
5. Swapping to.
Offset. Get offset. Get offset.
One more.
Stay offset. Stay offset.
But moving into healing. 1.
Okay, now. Yep.
2. 3.
Yes! Something is growing from her
4.
body!
5.
Stay there. Stay there, X. Stay there. Offset. Offset.
One more.
My body
Stack.
will
Hold burst, hold burst.
It must.
Mitigate.
We.
She's taken electrodes
Burst.
into her body and unleashed a new fellow soul!
Okay, so basically the burst timing is as soon as Meaton starts talking again.
You ready? You ready? Go. Ooh, I couldn't get the Cure 3 off in time.
I think we need to tank limit breakaway sooner.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay.
That's happening too consistently, I think.
Oh dear, the challenger has fallen out of the ring!
But hey, we're consistently getting there.
It's on
It's
the
on
screen. Yeah, I would
Do it
say
on the
I
L.
would say
Do
move
it on the L instead.
L or the I.
Yeah. I think like doing it like a tad earlier will also help you, like if like it's that situation last night where like you click the button and it didn't register, because then it gives you like a little bit of a buffer to like kind of like mash the button and make sure it goes out.
All right, can I make a healer? I'm gonna make a healer request really quick. After the first set where it's swap, where we go back before the second set starts, move in, and we should be able to cover everyone with AoE healing. So if you're like just a range player, just move in, then move back out. And
Oh, on the intermission?
Yeah, like on intermission, like after we soak and swap, just everyone move in so you can get the heals, then move back to your position.
Okay.
So how now does it is kind of works out for healing. Basically,
I've been running in
up
there.
until on the fourth one, that's when you start moving out.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you don't need any healing till the detonation and swap. You need healing between that and the second one. And what's happening is instead of having to like heal 1 or 2 times, I'm having to like I'm like healing everyone I can and then like single targeting out people I can.
Okay. So
it's just
bottom line,
step in a little bit.
Bottom line is after the freaking blasters, just pinch in.
Yeah, just pinch in and then go back to your spot.
Okay. Cool.
That'll just probably help us.
Not a problem.
Let's go. Yeah, no, there was no problems there. But I am like, I was moving in and I wasn't sure if people were still in range or not.
Have your soul.
So I was like, alright, this might just...
Early mid.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Front half. In front. Supports are baiting. Supports are far bait. Reach up for healing.
Normal, wide.
Normal. Out. Healer's out. Healer's out. In melee in.
Thanks.
Oh, it tanks him. In ranged in, we had a Juba bait. In melee in, if you took the bait.
And they're done! Is it over already?
I'll get Juba.
I'll get now. And I'm gonna just heal command.
I hit the lag.
Magic Bear going out.
Too.
They're back on their feet! What
Close one. Look at all that delicious limit break. Burst in 20.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Why is it spicy? Burst in 10.
Delta.
But to what end?
Delta Bravo.
I'm in base.
Burst in 3. I'm in base.
Delta spread.
How's this?
Oh, what is happening?
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Alright, Akina, who miscounted? You or me?
I think you, but I think you think I miscounted, so who knows?
I think that you think that I think I miscounted.
I was missing my 3 partner at North.
I was definitely short at least, so...
Did you add 1 to your short count?
No.
Akita, did you add 1 to your short count?
I don't
you were
think
just
I
saying,
did.
like,
Oh well, it's okay.
One of us
We're-
miscounted, it's fine.
Yeah, one of us did.
alright, let's go.
Count to 3 is hard. I can't blame you guys.
It's super tough, man. I
Like
don't
I
know
said,
how
at least it doesn't make us count to more than that.
I don't know how my toddler does it.
This is nothing personal, but I must have
1,
your
2,
soul.
6, 7.
Early mid.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
My favorite is when Meatwad from Aquatine Hunger Force counts and he's like 1, 2, 3, 4. He says go 4 and that shit kills me every time.
If one needs wings, one needs simply
Yeah.
make them.
I got hit 11 times. I don't know how big this is gonna be.
Oh, wickedly divine!
Front. Out, back. Tactical breakout pattern. Supports are baiting. Supports are far baiting.
Yes, sir.
I will not make the sound this time.
Normal.
Normal. In tanks in. In tanks in. Out healer out. In melee in. Out ranged out. Heal. Mitigate.
First and 20.
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
First in 5.
But to what end?
Alpha Bravo.
And burst.
Bravo pair. Bravo pair.
And they're done! Is it over
Right
already?
now.
Good.
They're back on their feet! One click.
How's this?
Add 1 if you're long.
Two. Okay.
Back to healing. Ray. I'm on the wrong side. I'm on the wrong side. Fuck!
Oh my! The challenger went
Got the
down
res.
hard.
Don't know if that'll.
I'm just gonna. Oh well, I guess I am a non-detonation. I'm assuming.
Hey,
We need big healing because I'm not a big healing. Big healing.
I will try and keep the lower healths topped off as best I can with Burke here.
I'm just gonna wait till like.
There we go. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Take swap.
I'm having a real difficult time seeing what
Electrope
happens.
has many uses. Watch and learn.
It's really annoying.
Oh, look at that massive
Left.
cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
First in 10. First in 3.
I'll erase you.
First. Stay. Magic barrier going out. Stay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, I should probably use Lucid Dream. I'm like getting a little depleted here.
I do not have a thing up. Sorry, I should have called up sooner.
No,
Take your
I
partner
cannot
spots.
die here. I have no choice but to surrender to Electrope.
One. Two.
Wicked Thunder is discharging
3.
vast amounts of ether!
4. 5. Swap. One more.
I'm
and
offset, pinch in. Offset, pinch in. Stay offset, stay offset. You can spread now if it makes you more comfortable.
I will not fail.
1. 2.
The gas! Something is
3.
growing from her body!
4. 5. Swap. One more.
Offset, offset.
My
Here we go.
body will hold.
Start it.
It must.
First, start it.
Got her going out. Activate burst as soon as you hear Meatin talking in phase 2. That's when she's targetable again.
Again, I play with no sound.
Right.
Put on at least some kind of.
Text, I mean, his text bubble appears, so I guess there's that.
She's taken Electrope into her body and unleashed a new fellow soul!
Ah! I was like, I need to throw a cure for the last one. It's gonna fall off. Shit. And I recognized it a little too late.
Do you need me to throw an extra mid there, or?
Oh dear, the challengers.
Because I don't.
No, if I just throw off like a single heal in the middle of my burst, we're good.
Okay.
Probably. We're probably good.
Bathroom break.
Bathroom break for Al.
Yep.
Okay. That's fine by me.
Summon the butlers.
Might get a turret snacko. I'll be back too.
Yeah, I'm down. Big fight. Or down. It's your choice. Your lane.
You can save mids for that instead of the launch. I think we have to use our mitigations for before the launch. I think we have to. I think we have to do some mids at least. Right? I thought Hector warned that we need heavy mitigation there.
Heavy mit or tank LB on the S. If it's on the S, it will go through, but I think due to lag, it's not coming out in time.
Okay. Just note you did LB3 on the I. Okay.
I think if it's on the L, it'd be a little bit better. I know it's mid-burst and it sucks. But it's... I think on the L is kind of the sweet spot.
Kind of annoying that it's that specific.
Well, yeah, it only lasts like a sec. It only lasts for like 3 seconds or something like that.
A micro measurement is between the I and the L.
Okay, fine. After the L, but before the S. That little space in between.
There's exactly a 2-pixel window between the L and the S. That is when you need to hit it. Keep in mind.
What about in the space between tail and switch? Because we know if you try to start it at the start of the cast, it's not going to be up in time. Or it's not going to be up for long enough.
I love explaining the concept of like frames and hitboxes to absolute beginners in fighting games, because like whenever you like say that stuff out loud, it always sounds like you're like, I don't know, explaining like how witchcraft works. It's just like you just tell like beginning players, it's like really when you break fighting games down, like the character models don't matter, the background doesn't matter, the UI doesn't matter. All this game is a collection of boxes that move around the screen, and you're trying to make, you know, boxes collide over other boxes in ways that are favorable to you. Like that's basically it. And I'm like, and all those boxes are on have the same timing, you know, depending on the character in the game, because there's these things called frames. Also, this game runs at 60 frames a second, so that means that, you know, you have exactly, like... That's how every game is, but, like, I feel like it, like, extends the most to, like, fighting games. You know, like I feel like that's the first time that, like, for a lot of people, like, that's the first time they ever, like, really think about that. Or at least that's the...
me, Goku!
Hey! That's the first time I ever thought about, like, video games in that sense. That it's just boxes colliding with boxes. Or if it's a 3D game, I guess, like, cubes colliding with cubes.
Unless it's Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
And then you got fucking all of the shapes running into all the other shapes.
Yes.
Oh wait, hold on. There is actually a soundboard for this. Just everybody listening to Roger's explanation.
What are we listening to? No, did the LB on the I and get off that stage. Okay. So maybe L then.
There is a 2-pixel window between I and L.
Yeah.
Do we want to re-instance since it's 30 minutes on instance and 45 minutes left?
Might as well.
Sure. I don't like how unforgiving that tank LB timing is.
Yeah, we were just saying it's pretty fucking shitty.
It's really frustrating.
That it's that strict. And it's like we can't really use any other mitigations during that to like help out because it's like we need them for like the pair of Azure Thunders that are like coming up like a minute later.
We need the MIT. We also need the MIT for the mechanic right before. Do you know how hard those raid wise hit without MIT?
I mean, I'm sure anybody who's like not a tank probably gets like 0 to 100 or 100 to 0.
Not 0 to 100, but it's probably like 40% per hit.
Sheesh.
It's enough to where we do need to mitigate it.
And look, like I was like looking at our health bars. I was looking at our health bars when we moved over to P2, and it's like it looks like we're using just enough MIT to not die there. Like, cause like a couple of us were pretty close. Like whatever the amount of mitigation we use on that one seems like just the right amount, assuming that we're all healthy.
And I use Temperance right before swap and laser because I got one shot once on that, and I don't want to get one shot again. Thank you very much.
Basically skipping it. I mean, and we can't even hold burst either because like we essentially have to like do a lot of movement. Like we're basically like forced away from the boss and have to stand in very specific spots. So like we can't even hold burst like for immediately after the LB. Not unless we like start. Not unless we do our bursts during ethereal whatever.
We also don't really want to lose burst alignment for the rest of the fight, so we probably just have lower. There's probably just a lower burst window.
Yeah, unfortunately. There's like really no good answer for that. Oh, okay. She's still going to activate. She's just not going to do the middle part.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you know, it happens sometimes. Scree.
And just a reminder, tomorrow's movie night, right?
Friday's movie night, right?
Right. Tomorrow's Thursday, not Friday. Whoops. I thought today was Thursday.
It feels like it should be Thursday. It feels like it should be Friday, honestly. The week I'm having at work.
You signed up as tank, and you really should just be on DPS. You and now both are just like, if we put you on DPS, we probably make every check known to man. So the question is, which DPS want to go tank and healer?
I wish it was like, I wish we had a little more downtime between the tier we're on now and the next one, because like I would actually like finish leveling Warrior 100 and then start learning tank, but I don't want to do that like on the new tier.
Oh, I need to level Astro up to Astro for new tier, so I'm down. Like, it's the best time to learn it.
I have plenty of things I want to learn. I just don't have the time to do it.
I know you're fine, but I've seen your DPS, and I'm like, huh, cool. And I've seen Now's DPS, and I'm like, huh, cool. What if we put them on actual DPS?
I'm gonna have to use a little bit more food just to get me to like the last 15 minutes or so of the fight.
I'm sitting here like, who is my optimal healing partner?
I can start learning tank if we want to put the Aoyamas on DPS.
Support
Roger,
means that
you're
don't
also
want support.
I was like, Roger, you're also incredibly good on DPS. And so's Locrio. So's Akina. Juba, do you want tank?
We can't all be good at DPS. Well, okay, we're all good at DPS, but some are just gooder.
Gooder. Better.
And some of us are just gooder, and I will not be offended if I am not the gooder.
I don't know, Roger. At least you on Red Mage is really fucking good. You on Picto's also pretty good, but we can tell your Red Mage experience shows.
Picto is about to get nerfed anyway, so.
Oh yeah. I mean, like literally my first.
Actually, didn't they say that?
They're not directly nerfing
just,
Picto.
Yeah, they said like Picto. They feel like it'll just be worse in the new tier because it won't have as much free time.
Yeah, they're not directly nerfing Picto, but they're nerfing for raid.
Hmm.
There's more movement.
They think the raid design will indirectly nerf Picto. I think they are severely underestimating the raiders. Picto shines because of downtime in fights. Picto has all this free setup. And
like 3 of the 4 fights in this tier have like crazy amounts of downtime.
Especially M3.
Yes. The only reason why I've been on Red Mage so much lately is because Akina's has been doing both nights, and she's been Picto, but now she's on Machinist, so like maybe I'll go back to Picto like once we get like comfortable with phase 2 and like having like a secondary reser is like not as necessary.
I could see Viper doing really well on COD, and Samurai is always in a decent spot. Picto, man, COD is very movement heavy. Picto probably does struggle there.
Yeah, Picto sounds like a nightmare on COD.
I like Picto in COD.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was fine.
I was like, just ask Tana.
Alright. Zilku. Meanwhile, Blim. I like how I don't even give it the respect of calling a Black Mage. I just
Blim is getting all sorts of
More
things.
nerfs.
This one too.
More nerfs.
No, it's not nerfs. They're getting rid of their timers, like all of them.
What? How does that work?
Yeah, they're getting rid of like the timers.
The infinite.
The Enochian timer and everything is gone.
They got rid of the infinite hold of the one.
Okay, early mid. That's that's crazy. Why are they doing that to them?
Because they need something or they're terrible.
That is fair. I did play Black Mage for a little bit, but I was like, this is just a stiffer Red Mage.
You got a Black Mage friend. He makes Black Mage.
I have a Black Mage friend too. He lives with my other friends Locrio and Akina. Front hand.
And the only reason why I'm so comfortable on Red Mage is because, like, of the first 1,000 hours I played this game, like, probably like 900 and like
Steakhouse pattern.
960 of them were freaking Red Mage. So close.
Back to healing. Widening. Normal. Out. Healers out. Healer out. In tank in. Outranged out. In melee in. Staff.
Mitigate.
Mitigate.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
We have to teach her, like, the definition of the word limit, I think.
Burst in 8.
Delta!
Nothing either. But to what end?
Delta Charlie!
Burst in 3. And burst.
Delta Pair. Box.
How's this?
Back healing. Back healing. Red. Healing.
Take this!
Thanks, what?
Give us
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
an arrow.
Oh, look at that massive cannon.
Left.
Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Burst in 10.
I'll erase you.
Burst. Oh.
Oh!
Somebody was on the wrong side.
Okay, well, let's just hit it again.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Early mid.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply nature.
She's great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Becca? Out back? DPS are bang, DPS are close.
Sir.
Back?
Burst wide.
Out tanks in. Out tanks in. Out melee in. In range down.
And they're done! Is it over already?
Back for healing. You got it, Roger?
Yeah, I got him.
I somehow got that. I don't know how.
I mean, you're really far out there.
Yeah, you were way far
really
out. You
close
took my bait.
No, on my screen, he was still in the he took the AoE and the bait.
Did you not get the res?
No.
Okay, res. What are you doing, game res? Jesus shit. Look. Okay. Burst in 8. Alpha.
But to what end?
Alpha Bravo. Burst in 3. And burst.
Alpha spread.
I got you, Ek. I got you.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
I respect it.
It would either kill everybody or kill myself.
No, I mean, that's a good call. It's not a terrible place to take a death. Okay, so that means no tank swap later.
No, that's tank swap. That's tank swap.
That's still tank swap.
I'll out and die.
Oh, okay. No bad.
Depends on who the tank is who died.
Oh, fair.
I'm not that important. That's fine.
Okay. Alright, Kina, I'm 3 short. Better not see you in my zone.
Long 3, so no worries.
Air.
Oh, I'm sorry, Loker. I keep forgetting that I need a pinch in for you.
It wasn't me that time.
I don't know how my partner died, but
I was 2, so I was in.
You were fine.
whoever my partner was who mitted the shit out of it, good job. Because they took it solo as a tank, I think. I'm just not going to complain that they didn't die. I'm like, you know what? I'll take it as a win.
Alright, tank swap.
No, Mitt, you just raw dogged it? Damn!
What a bend.
Look at your butt or your debuff, boys.
Watch and learn.
Debuffs? Watch that lane. Watch that lane.
Oh,
That arrow.
that's the cannon. Her skills as sharp as ever.
Oh, I beat it. Boys. No damage.
I mean,
Burst
it's
in
much
5.
more damage.
That is true, but I do not have this much here. And burst.
You're on the right side?
Swap. Swap again.
Oh god, we're gonna die.
Why?
That shit hurted.
It hurt, and I didn't recognize it hurt, and couldn't, and had no lilies to rapid heal us, so I had to hard cast a heal, and it didn't go off in time.
Oh.
That was entirely the only reason, is I did not have an instant speed heal.
That is something, by the way, you never want your healer. You never want to hear your healer say, "Oh God, we're all gonna die."
I looked at our health, I looked at my resources, and said, I don't have time to actually heal this, we're just dead.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
Early mid. Al said, fuck this timer in particular.
Wait, did we have... Wait, we didn't timer that one, did we?
Maybe we didn't?
It was close,
If
eh?
one needs
Not a
wings,
second or two.
one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! A wickedly divine!
Front half? Out back?
Ooh. Very nice.
DPS bait close, DPS bait close.
First, narrow.
And healers out. Tanks in. In range out. Out melee in.
Oh my! The challenger went down
Viva?
hard.
I think I got killed by Akina.
Go ahead and burst, or mitigate. Burst in 30.
They're still in it! But for how long?
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Delta.
But to what end?
Delta Bravo.
Go drum and bass. Burst in 3. And burst.
Delta spread.
How's this?
Airs.
Partner. Who's my D? Who's my D? Who's my partner? I'm Touche.
And they're done! Is it over?
And now's
already?
this.
Oh, that just killed me.
That's a reset.
Yeah. I was not. I was 2 and I was 2 south, and when I got there, I could not find my partner. I kept running the, like... I ran the wrong direction first. I'm like, I'm correcting.
It says right in front of you.
But
I was also.
Eck was also there. Okay.
One of these things is not like the other.
I mean, we both didn't have a timer, so he could have gone to 3 and it would have been fine. Because he was short 2, I was short 3.
It's not how this works, Eck.
But it would have been fine!
Don't go changing the plan.
Early mid.
Changing the plan on us.
Thunder has returned to the ring!
I'm gonna do this wrong and I'm gonna make it your fault. Or I'm gonna do this wrong and I'm gonna make it your burden.
If one needs wings, one needs simply
Like speed burden, except X burden.
No, it's your burden, sir.
His great wings! Ha! A wickedly devised!
Mira's burden of Mira. Back half?
So are you trying to tell us that you're a robot? If you're a robot, you need to tell us. You're required to tell us.
DPS for baiting?
Ooh,
DPS
let's
for
go.
close bait.
Normal, narrow.
Intense deck.
Also, we're trying talking there.
Out healers out.
Oh, there it is.
In melee in. Outrange out.
Oh my! The challenger went down
What?
hard!
Okay. Mitigate.
You were a little too close, man.
They're back on their feet! What crap?
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
So Roger, can a robot change their voice like this? I'm clearly
Yes, they can, actually. That is a key function of robots. Alpha.
Alpha!
Bring Eva! But to what end?
Alpha Charlie.
Charlie!
And burst.
Now who cares?
And they're done! Is
You
it
gonna pick
over
up
already?
Equinable?
Yeah, I can do that. Res is out.
I'm gonna... Put the clock. I'm just gonna Benedict back.
They're still in it!
Benedict
But for how long?
Have whatever you want.
How's this?
Julian. Red.
Oh dear!
We
Jumped
lose
us
you?
all enough to win.
Yeah, it jumped off. Yeah.
Game is res.
But it's fine.
Take this!
Al going out. I can assist with healing.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be okay. Thanks a lot.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn!
Oh, look at that massive cannon! Hustling
Right.
and sharp as ever.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
Let's
Got
take
it.
the reset. We're almost at. We got 20 left. Let's reset.
Okay.
I'll erase you.
Oh, refood if you need to.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Early mid.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply nature.
His great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Out front. DPS base? DPS bar. I realized I told the voice changer off. Back for healing.
Normal wide.
Out healers out. Healer out. In tank in. Out ranked out. In melee in.
First and 30.
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
First and 10.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
I don't know if it was Alpha Beta, Alpha Bravo,
Delta Bravo.
Delta Bravo. Bravo's red.
First. We have already first.
How's this?
Three. Okay. Cool.
Partner. On me.
Oh my! The Challenger went down hard.
3 north, 2 south, right?
Take this!
Give me a second.
I was
to
a
go
3
back.
as well.
Reminder to turn off your
Your 3L.
voice changer if that's a thing you want to do.
You were 3L. I was 3 short. Alright, so just miscount. Got it. We all had the right idea, we just had a miscount somewhere.
Wait.
Hold that, Rob, just need a second.
No, didn't somebody say they're taking a break?
I thought that was you, Roger.
No, I was reminding you to turn off your voice changer if you want.
Oh, right.
Because I remember you said halfway. There you go.
I forgot I had it
Yeah.
on.
Okay, now we can do it.
I did it mid-pool, just to prove to Roger I was not a robot. I think that was sufficient
but
evidence.
I must have your soul.
Early mid.
Push the face to at least one more.
But robots can do that. That's one of the things that a robot can
That's
do that a human.
propaganda. That's not true.
Sounds kind of sus to me.
I don't know, man. I think that's exactly a thing that a
Stand
robot
back.
would try to get you to say.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
I'm gonna go to Texas. I'm gonna shoot Mira, and then the person next to him is automatically gonna turn into Mira. And that's gonna prove it.
Back half? Jesus Christ. That's a replicator, sir. Out front? Where Roger's gonna shoot me? Supports are baiting? Supports are bar baiting.
I'm just thinking of that one cutscene where, what's his name, Zeralja, like, shoots, Sphene, and then, like, normal Nero, the trooper, like, next to her corpse, like, automatically turns into her. It's like, whoa, this guy is, like, actually a dickhead.
Out healer out.
And then he kept getting worse from there.
Outranged out. I feel bad for the woman who clearly had a thing for him.
Oh yeah, that was. I mean, the cutscene involving him just keeps getting worse.
And he's already dead!
Limit to Electro's potential.
There is no redemption here. There is just a very
first
sad,
mate.
fatherless boy. Delta!
Nothing either. But to what end?
Delta Charlie.
Burst in 3. And burst.
Pair Delta. My brain's trying to process humor, bursts, mechanics, and calls at the same time.
Notice how he says
Add one
process.
if you are. Add one if you're long.
3.
Too long. There.
I really think I'm in the right
You go, Charlie. Go, you go, Charlie. Got there in time. Hell yeah. Back to heal.
Take this!
Big healing, big healing. Don't.
Just keep going. Keep going. You guys will be okay. Just pick me up. I'll take a res after I get my.
That was my fault. I am realizing what I did there. I'm resing Roger.
Electrope has many uses.
I'm gonna hold it until we get settled on the new platform.
Fantastic cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Okay, now for there. Oh no! No!
Let's just take the reset and do one more pull.
I'll erase you.
I was long and I ran back to the hiding spot instead of moved to the 2 spot. That was totally my fault. You died, Roger. I had my 2 spot right, and then I forgot I was long. Alright, let's pull it. Count us down.
Roger knows too much.
Agent Smith wins again.
That's definitely true.
Oh, anyway. No, I have no idea what you're talking
This is
about.
nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Early mid.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Back half? In back. DPS are baiting. DPS, no, supports are baiting. Supports are close. Supports close. Cursed. Now thanks in. And how quickly easy it is to call first. And some people just get it. Out tanks in.
I mean, we get it so damn
Healers
well.
out. In healers out. Out melee in. In ranged out. Negate.
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
First point.
I got it at 13.
Delta.
Eva, but to what end?
Burst and 5. Delta Bravo. And burst.
Delta spread. Delta spread.
Oh, okay. The
Thanks,
screen
Bob.
turned off. My screen's going out.
What? That doesn't sound good.
It's fine now. It's back up.
Watch and learn.
Check the debuffs, watch the arrow.
Oh, look at that massive cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
First and 10. First and 3.
I'll erase you.
And burst. Swap. Stay. Magic Berry going out.
You big healing. Okay.
Ooh.
I got hit by something there and we got damage down, but I think I might have been a little too far back. That might have been me. I might have been just a little bit too far back on my spot.
I have no choice
Alright, get with your partners.
but to surrender to Electro.
One. Two.
Wicked Thunder is discharging vast
Three.
amounts of ether!
4. Spread. Swap.
Pinch in.
Move.
One more.
Stay pinched in.
I'm
Or
getting
stay
act. I'm
offset.
getting act.
Stay offset.
Somebody else got act. Someone else got act.
It was me.
Act has plenty of time.
One, move.
Slot.
Two.
2.
Yes! Something is growing from
Three.
her body!
4. Swap.
One more
One
move.
more.
Everybody between C and D.
Someone res Act when able.
Got him.
Pick it up when we.
Arrow going out. Okay. When you see when you hear or see Meaton, that's first.
She's taken Electrope into her
First.
body and unleashed a new fellow soul!
They're on LB. Drop healing.
I'm dropping DPS. We're going up one LP.
Party is
LP2,
second
we're going
leg.
up one. We're going up one LP2. Just one row right here. On me. Excellent. Okay, watch for sword. Center.
In the middle.
In. Center.
Mustard bomb position.
Just bump.
Mitigate.
Thanks, mitigate.
That's not good.
They got it in time.
Rogers.
Thanks, grab your debuff swap.
There we go. I think you guys go back now. Okay. Ethereal conversion. Top right. Follow me.
I got.
Red and red. Top right.
She's using Electrope to convert her body's ether!
Get ready to go across. Opposite side. Top left. Back to center. Get ready for mitigation.
On there.
Battle going out. Stay grouped up tight for those puddles. North and east. No, north and west. North and west.
2. It's 2.
2.
I read it
Oh
wrong.
my! The Challenger went down hard.
Middle. Where I'm at.
Picking up now. Or now.
Yep.
Oh,
I read the clones wrong too. Like, you know how earlier we were bitching about how hard it's hard to read purple hands sometimes? Now imagine having to read 2 purple hands. You have to read 2.
I get it.
You have to read 2 purple hands and look for the sword cleave.
Yeah, the sword cleave is only on the second one, but yeah.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, we can just call numbers.
Yeah, numbers and in or out. So like, you would say 2 and then 4 out, or 4 in.
Alright.
I think it's
Does
better.
anyone have tons of time left on their food and doesn't need a refresh?
I've got 9 minutes.
And wants to get an extra pull out of their food?
I've got 20 minutes, so I don't
I only got 6 minutes left.
Does anyone want this extra pull?
We'll get the rate check. We'll see what happens.
Cuba, don't refresh your food if we do it. Just let it run. It'll be fine. If we make phase 2, consider refreshing.
But this is absolutely last pull. There's gonna be no more after that because I'm gonna go to bed.
I'm walking the shit out of this
You
one.
could have just said no on the ready check.
Early
and
mid,
that would be
early mid.
acceptable.
I'm doing my opening burst and then I'm walking this shit.
So Roger, how will we clear?
Next
Yeah,
week.
Roger. No, we clear this week.
Okay.
If one needs
I almost spent my patch night doing this. I almost spent patch night doing normal mode.
I mean, if you want to keep doing
Back
that,
at
go
it.
with Samurai to join.
No, I think
Nah,
people
let's give him X. If he's gonna have a samurai, go ahead and stick.
Steakhouse. I bet now has no idea what we mean by steakhouse. DPS Farbade.
Oh, what am I doing? What are we doing? We're good. Cursed, narrow.
First narrow. In healers out. In healers out.
They have to have Outback in Singapore. They have American restaurants in outside of the U.S.
Out melee tanks in. Out tanks in. In ranged out. Out melee in.
Oh my!
Okay, now.
The Challenger went down hard.
I mean, they have Makudo in Japan, so...
We need Al up. We need Al up.
I got it. Mitigate.
They're still in it, but for how long?
You know what doesn't have Outback? Okay, that's it.
got-
That's it. That's it, boys. Game over.
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
Don't worry, Roger. I've got the sound effect. Oh.
Oh. Alright, let it rip.
Do people have that now?
It's a soundboard for the server.
Yeah, I put a couple of things on there just to test like what it's like to upload.
God.
Um,
Fuck! This is Thancred.
This is also one that he put in.
Hey, it's me, Goku.
Yeah, we noped that one.
So on the note of patch, since that's what is so what are we doing once the new Savage, like not in a patch week, but like when the Savage tier drops? Are we gonna like split the week one night trying to get M4 and then I guess the other night will be
M5.
M5, or are we just going straight into M5 and we are like
I would rather
abandoning-
just start progging the new shit and come back if we need to.
Okay. That's
my vote, but
that's what I'm leaning
We're,
towards
like-
as well. I don't want to.
I'll probably start like doing some extra just to clear M4 if I can, because I want to clear it.
We got that far. We need to.
Yeah. We could like make M4 Saturdays or something.
But I don't
know.
want to like start late into the tier.
Yeah, I don't. That's kind of how I'm feeling as well. As like, plus like the new fight just looks fun. I just want to get to it.
M4's Criterion Night. I like that too much.
Oh, right, yeah. Forgot about Criterion Night.
It's one of my favorite bits of the week when it happens.
We can do Sunday since.
Yeah, it seems like COD is folding.
Yeah, the B is taking a break until Savage hits.
Yeah, so yeah, we could do M4 for the next couple of Sunday nights if people want to meet up for that.
I think tomorrow afternoon I might hop on and see if I can actually PF M4. So if anyone is around. But
yeah,
tomorrow evening I am,
That's a bummer too, because we're so close on COD. Like we're like we had a poll where it was like 2.6 on
2.3.
Next Tuesday, we're gonna do the normal mode shenanigans. We're gonna have some fun with it, and if vote goes quickly, we might hop into M4 for a few polls.
Sure.
But I'm looking forward to the new shit.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the fact that like the boss's like attacks are like timed to like the beat of his songs. Like I really want to see what that looks like and how that plays. Okay, so there is no COD. So I'm asking the question. There is no COD on Sunday, right? Like the break has officially started.
I mean, yes,
I'm confirmed. I'm just confirming it.
Yeah, well, since B is gone, we'd have to pug all of B.
Okay, so it sounds
and potentially teach people who don't.
Okay. Well then, why don't we, since we're kind of used to meeting up on Sunday nights anyways, why don't we meet up on Sunday and take another stab at M4?
That's gonna depend on what my Sunday's like.
Okay.
I might have plans for Sunday. I was supposed to meet up with a friend last Sunday, and that didn't happen for reasons on their end.
Okay. Well, I'll Sunday morning or so. Like I'll check in on Sunday morning and see how people are feeling.